All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bills.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. So secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
5 wide. Alert!
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen flushed out of the pocket. Oh, someone stepped in. It's it. Oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the Bills get the football back after returning this to the 15-yard line. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down 80! Look out!
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Downfield. Finds Shaheed. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Ready? Done. Stop. Middle.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Allen now on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air, Allen. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Allen on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They are going for it. Allen. He fires one deep down the right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Devin Witherspoon. He'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Here's Walker running right. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Walker. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Bills' 5-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. A very short kick here from the right half.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Hey, home. That's it.
First down throw for Allen. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone. That's the end of our opening quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points.
Middle. That's it.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Look out.
Play action now with Allen. Caught just shy of the goal line. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Pass now to kick this away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, here's Darnold. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Third and long. They're going to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing here, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Alert, alert, alert.
3rd and long for him here. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On first down, Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Dumps this off to Cook. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trying to find his tight end. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Alert! Alert!
They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. It's no good. Oh, his aim was off on that shorty, Brock, and it hits the right upright. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or do shredding a defense just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. it's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is Walker on second. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go, son. Hey, son.
Walker on 1st down. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. He'll throw it. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the gun, Darnold. And they get to him again. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills' ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert!
Allen looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air. Allen. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
Right. 39-10. Monday. What's that?
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Looking to throw. Oh, man, it's Knox. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
56. Alert! 180! Look out!
Allen to throw. Finds him on a slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Bills holding just a 1-point advantage.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
It's out! All 52. Where's that?
They're going to pass it here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, 180! Where's that?
He's back to throw. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Complete to Shakir. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He'll look to throw it. That's going to be caught by Cooks. The Bills get some all-important insurance. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Pass now to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So second down coming up. Setting up to pass. It's caught. Barner. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. To throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on fourth. A throw right side, finds Cup. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now. Sends this to the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Yeah, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, man, that looked good. But you got to get both feet down, too.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Darnold, first and 10. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the